That's West YouTube. It's your boy Big Ray West. You tuned in to GFG TV.
This is Norvillene Mash, and you're watching GFG TV.
What was some of your favorite meals that your mom cooked for you back when you were younger in Cedar Rapids? And
My favorite food was fried chicken. My mother did my grandmother did. My grandmother raised me.
Yeah.
My mother worked in when we had the war. She would work up there in where they built the bombs and the stuff like that. And then she'd go work for Judge Bradshaw. And she always worked out. My grandparents raised me, might as well say.
Yeah, and that's the same. I was actually raised by my mom and my dad were.
Yeah.
My grandparents. My mom was the youngest, so it just kind of made sense at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my grandma raised us too. So, did the recipe get passed down to you?
Recipes?
Yeah.
Well, I learned them, yeah. But to be honest with you, I didn't cook. I cooked when I was not working.
Yeah.
I always had the shift at 3 to 11, and then when I worked in surgery, I had the day shift, and then I put on the night shift. I like the evening shifts of everything. And then my daughter, bless her heart, she did most a lot of the cooking for the kids. My mother did too, when she was here. And but I didn't do cooking.
Yeah.
I did cook though. I'm not gonna say I didn't. I cooked. And I make good meals, but it's just,
How much was a pack of cigarettes or like a gallon of milk back at that time?
Ooh. I smoked Moors. And I think they're the $1 something, I think. I'm not for sure. It's been a long time. I haven't smoked in years.
Yeah. Was milk around the same price? Was it around the same as milk, or?
Oh no, milk was about 98 cents a gallon or something like that.
Was that like glass bottle, like return style?
Yeah, it was glass bottles for a long time.
Yeah.
Sears and Anderson's.
Was it a delivery at that point still, like the milk carton style? And
did I like them?
So was it delivery? Did they bring them around?
No. You went to the store and you bought them.
Store return type deal?
Yes.
I know we were rural, and there was one, we had a run out there. We would have deliveries, even when and that was in the 80s.
Uh-huh.
And we still had delivery for glass milk out there. But it was a smaller farm.
Oh, yeah. That's what I think, yeah. But see, I've never been on not no farm. We just country town, and you went to the store, you bought your food, We didn't do. And in fact, I don't think we had delivery about that time. Yeah. If they had it, I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah. What was a favorite memory you have from elementary school?
Setting it on fire.
Setting it on fire? By accident or being mischievous?
About 15 of us was messing around, and the boys lit some cigarettes up and stuff. And I didn't smoke in them days. None of the girls would smoke. But they'd be men, burn up the cars that we was all hid in.
You remember what grade that was?
Well, I got the worst beating in my life.
You probably remember it pretty well then.
I remember it real well.
Yeah.
My grandfather only gave me 3 whippings in his life, and that was one of them. Whoa!
That seems probably warranted at that point.
Huh?
I said that seems warranted for at least that point.
Oh, man, it was...
What did your mother and father do for a living?
My mother worked at she worked out there for Judge Bradshaw. She worked in when the war was on, she worked at the plant, the armor, where they bred Willis, I guess. And then she went after that. She went to work at Judge Bradshaw's house. And that's the last place my mother worked at. I remember. My memory's just not too. I'm sorry. It's not too many things has happened in my years.
No worries. No worries.
What's your father?
And my father, he worked for Governor Blue, and he was the porter for the men's clothing store used to be down here years ago. He worked at the courthouse too. But that clothing store, I can't think. That's what I'm sorry about.
What was your mother and father's names?
They weren't divorced. They were divorced. Her name was Mary Jones, and his name was Norville Tillman.
Who were some of your good friends growing up?
I haven't got many of them left. One of them was Dolores Davis. She died when she was 95. Jan McQuarrie. She died when she was 91. Henrietta Scott. She died when really you're about 40 years old. I don't have no. I run around with gangs when I was running the streets and things. You mean like a bunch of girls? But that wasn't my best friends. But the ones I said right there was my very best friends.
Those are actual friends instead of acquaintances.
Yeah, we do the party and have a lot of time.
Kind of speaking of any gangs, do you really have any recollection of the Ku Klux Klan growing up?
To be truthful, no.
Never
To be
seen
truthful, no.
Never seen anything like
I didn't pay no attention to it.
that. That's beautiful though.
I didn't pay no attention. They didn't bother me. I mean, I had a lot of white friends too, you know. Italian friends, Mexican friends. I was just a all around girl. I had all kinds of friends. Mainly when I worked in the hospital, I had all kinds, you know. But,
Do you remember where you were at when MLK was assassinated?
yes, I just got from lunch with my boyfriend. And we hit Center Street, and they told us. That just took everything out of everybody that day. I went home.
What was the civil rights movement like?
Huh?
What was the civil rights movement like?
Well, the older folks talked more than I did. I didn't. In the days, we didn't pay much. The younger ones didn't pay much to. And I didn't. I don't know about the rest of the people. But I would be sorry for anything that happened like that, you know. But I really wasn't. I wasn't like the other people like that. And the only people that did was the older folks, you know. They would tell us about this and that and different things, but.
And do you have any memories of the Black Panther Party?
I heard of them. We had some here, but I don't think they was really Black Panther. I don't think.
Yeah.
They wasn't as bad as the ones out west. But, no.
And I know we've kind of touched on this a little bit, but, did you ever, outside of what we talked about, experience any segregation, or did you ever feel uncomfortable at any point living here in Iowa?
Oh, no.
And do you think that was because you kept your circle small, or?
No, I think it's just I come from a small town, and there's more white there than black. And we all mingled, went down to Coney's, my grandpa and them went down to Coney's Island and met friends down there. That's what they did, you know. No, I didn't. I can't tell you the truth.
Yeah. What was something you always wanted to do that maybe you never got to do?
I wanted to go to B.B. King's thing. To hear him play in person.
Yeah.
I never got to do that. But I had children, I had to work, so I didn't go. That's what I always wanted to do. But I got his records here.
There you go. What was a popular recreational drug when you were a teenager?
The only thing I can think is marijuana.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of. They said there's a lot of stuff around, but black something.
Black tar.
And I never tried it. That's one thing I didn't try it. Only one time I tried it, and my friend said, Norvillene, what you going to do? I'm going over the Oaks. And I went straight over there and come right back. They said, are you all right? I said, yeah, what's supposed to happen? I don't think I did the right drink, smoking, or whatever. I wasn't right.
Yeah.
So I had, my mind was still like it was when I left.
Yeah.
And I got over there and had fun, and that was it.
So how many grandchildren do you have?
Roughly, everybody says I got 86, but I don't think I got that many. How many you think I got, Tyree?
86.
How many?
86.
Oh! And some of them I don't know. Because, you know, I had some boys that was in service.
Yeah.
I know I got a bunch of them.
Yeah.
West YouTube, this your boy Big Ray West. You tuned in to GFG TV.